Here are a variety of acidic and basic substances. Take a guess as to whether each one is an acid or a base. Write an A for the acid or write a B for the base. And there they are. Oranges. Well, they're acidic, as are lemons and lemonade. They all contain a variety of organic acids such as citric acid, ascorbic acid, and others. Tea. Tea is weakly acidic. It contains some tannic acid. Milk of magnesia, by night known as magnesium hydroxide, is a base. We'll come to learn that the hydroxide anion, that's OH-, is the quintessential form of a base. Baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3. There's no OH- in it, and yet it is a base. We'll later learn that it forms OH- when dissolved in water. Batteries. Now you might be guessing that those are acid, but the ones you see here, they look like they're about C or D size, are basic because they are alkaline batteries. They use a paste of potassium hydroxide, paste of potassium hydroxide as their electrolyte solution. Milk is another surprise. I would have guessed basic because it seems a little bit soft, a little bit slippery, but in fact, milk is a weak acid, pH 6.5 to 6.8, since it contains a little bit of, for example, lactic acid. Baking powder, scientists call that sodium carbonate, is a little bit stronger base than baking soda, but once again, it does not contain the OH- directly in its chemical structure. It's masking it, really. Vinegar, that one you probably know. That's a 5% acetic acid solution in water. And tomatoes, like the other fruits we've mentioned earlier, are weakly acidic. So you'll see there's exceptions, but in general, an acid is sour or bitter, and a base is soft or slippery. In order to learn more about what makes an acid and what makes a base, we need to look more closely at the world's most abundant substance, and that's water.